Welcome back, this is Jack. Destiny 2's Witch Queen has dropped. And after giving everybody a chance to play through the campaign, either regular or even legendary, time to talk about what is going on in the story. This video will contain spoilers, so if you want, you can just hit that subscribe button down below and you'll know when I release a video that won't contain spoilers that you don't want to hear. My first theory I'm going to run off of is 1. Savathun is not dead. Now that's kind of a no-brainer because her ghost is still around, therefore he can resurrect her at any time. Now it is up in the air whether or not he needs her body to do so because we've seen our characters atomized and brought back with our ghosts, so we'll see. However, I have an idea that actually goes a step further. During one of her memories, she actually laments and actually talks about how she enjoyed being a human. That was weird. She talked about how she enjoyed her time being Osiris and how she was treated. And at this point, Osiris has not regained consciousness. And as an additional note, during one of her memories, she says, "I'm going to tell you one truth or two truths and one lie." I can't remember the third one. One of them was that Oryx will return, which is very possible, but the other is that Osiris is dead. Now, it's very odd for her to say that, because we have Osiris. He's in the hospital. He's still alive. So what's the deal? My theory is that we did kill Savathun, or a very strong projection of Savathun, but more likely actually Savathun's original self. However, nothing stops her from having put part of her mind, her essence, or whatever you want to call it, into Osiris. Because she has that kind of ability. She is insanely powerful, and we don't know what she could have used it for. Now, Mad Techie Mike, this guy right here, is very annoyed with me talking about this all the time. So that's my running theory on that. The next thing is that Oryx will return. It's very possible. People are like, no, Oryx is dead. No, he is not dead. His soul is trapped in his own sword. Nothing stops that from being broken in him returning, because a hive god effectively, or any of the hive characters, cannot be permanently killed unless they're killed on their own throne world. Oryx was not. So his soul is trapped in that sword and he can be brought back. What does that mean? I don't know. It is even possible he may get a similar treatment that Savathun got, because remember, she was chosen by the Traveler before darkness showed up, and then she still got that treatment. Mind you, she did actually save the Traveler during the apocalypse dark thing that happened. So it's entirely possible that that's why he decided to save her that time, the Traveler. My theory, and the last thing is, why was Savathun chosen? I kind of hinted in the last one that she was originally going to be chosen before the darkness took them, before it convinced them and lied to them. And then when she was no longer a part of the darkness, had her worm removed, and she died, the Traveler's like, okay, you know what? You're back again, which is possible, which is why Oryx might get chosen if he dies again, or if he actually dies. However, what did she do? She was trying to protect the Traveler. She's done it once before when the darkness showed up at Earth, and then she did it again. She was trying to take the Traveler into her own throne world. Now, you could argue it's because she's greedy and wanted to collect and be empowered by him, but she wasn't wrong. She said if the Traveler had been taken into her throne world, it would have been protected because it's an alternate dimension the Witness may not be able to travel to. That is unknown. We don't know the full scale of the Traveler, or not the Traveler, sorry, the Witness is capable of doing. So it may have been the Traveler hedging his bets. Either the Guardians, us, would win and prove we have the strength to stand up to the coming Witness, or we'd fail and then Savathun and her hive would eventually become the new Guardians that would protect him from the Witness. I'm using male pronouns for the Traveler. I actually feel I should be using female, but that's another conversation. So that's kind of what we're looking at for Witch Queen. We don't know what's coming, but we're going to find out, and it's a very scary thought. I'm really looking forward to what the next expansion will bring, but I'm very interested in what the next couple DLCs will bring, because I want to know more about the Vex. I have a theory about that, and if the video's already out, you'll see a link right here. If it's not, you'll see something where YouTube's recommending. I do recommend you hit this button so you can subscribe so you know when I drop my next video. See you on the next one.